be thinking of you in the midnight, looking up at the sky and the sun's bright. Demons don't want me to live right. I told her don't worry, I promise we'll be alright. In my life just like it's checkers, can't go on, I'm on a stretcher. Will you love me while I'm here, or will you love me when I'm dead or gone? I'll be thinking of you in the midnight, don't know what to do, I can't feel I think.
How we doing? What's up? Mr. B, Mr. Bartender. Best bartender on the East Coast, you already know.
You already know, Prophet. Ever since the Snoop Dogg video, I'm now forced in front of the camera.
Forced.
I can't be behind the camera, my natural habitat. So I'm up here sweating and shit. I got a hole in my shirt looking like I escaped from a forest. Like,
that's okay. You sweating and shit, and we about to do sipping and shit, so it's about to be okay.
It's about to be okay?
Yeah. This Tyler.
What's up, y'all?
It's my brother.
I don't know what got this man over here sweating that hard. I ain't gonna hold you.
Alright, today we're filming an episode of Sippin and shit.
This is basically, I love how you said in episode 1, this is the first.
Yeah, it's the first of
an
many.
episode.
We're gonna make
a series.
We're gonna make a little drink today.
A little drink pulls out this big ass fucking chop. Damn fucking ice balls. Bro, don't put no nuts in my fucking. I'll take cubed ice. I know that's not mine. That's for you. You got 2 nuts in your drink. I'll take the 1 tumor ball. I'm not taking 2 nuts in mine.
Tumor ball. Oh.
I don't know what he got going on.
A tumor ball.
Where did the damn...
So you got the Hitler going on.
That's crazy. Now he's bugging. Now we're demonetized.
Talk about Hitler can't get no bread. Thank you.
Hitler was a bad person, and everything he stood for was bad. We do not support Kanye in these times.
You said we don't support Kanye in these times?
Not today. Boy, that shit hard as hell. Threw the damn drink in the cup. God damn. I see it on camera. It don't look so vicious. When you're here, I thought I was about to get elbowed or something.
I'm about to get elbowed. Shut up.
Alright, so what are we making?
So we got a little Malibu.
Uh-huh.
A little pineapple.
Alright.
And a little cranberry. A little tropical.
And I'll make sure to not fucking chug it and give myself a goddamn migraine.
I don't know what you chugged it for the first time.
I was trying to show off.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'll do the same thing. Get fucked up. Be on here talking about nothing.
I was really on that man's couch waiting for the video to export from the camera. Just like, bro, this man don't come down soon enough. He about to find me out. Now, but watching Bar Rescue with this man is funny as shit. Because half the time, I'll be thinking about how he would respond if John Taffer talked to him like that.
I mean, he would respond accordingly. You're not going to get into a screaming match with that man. You might argue with him. You're not going to scream at him. That man built for that.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Yeah, isn't he from New York or something?
It don't matter where he's from. He got an attitude.
Did you touch my ice ball? Did you put your finger in my ice ball?
No, I didn't. Alright. A little cheers. Bless the bar that you supplied you to drink. You're just like your dad.
I'm ready to fucking drink. It's a nice
little
blend.
tropical.
Yeah, and it doesn't have like a bitter aftertaste. Like the Hunter Blues kind of had it a little bit, like a little bit of like a. I think that was because of the vodka.
So when you measure them out, when you're making a drink, like 99% of the time, has there ever been times where you like wing it? Like you're like, oh, let me put like this much of this in here. Like you don't have the shot glasses to.
Oh yeah, I do that a lot.
And you just go off the feel, or.
Yeah, you kind of go off like how it looks in the cup, so you know like where you want it to get to as you build it up, and then you shake it, and when you shake it, you know it'll be right there with the dilution of the ice and all that.
Even though it's not alcohol, I work at this Mexican place. And I had to make pico de gallo on the back. I had to make pico de gallo.
Mexican place.
I had to make pico de gallo on the back, and I had to pour in lime juice in. I didn't use a measurement. I just poured that bitch in, so I thought it was enough.
So if that was your order, he fucked it up, and that's why it tasted that way.
Nah, it was actually
Told him.
wasn't enough. I had to put more.
Yeah, because it was hung down.
That's good. I'm gonna have to get another one of them soon enough. Them ones going down easy, ain't it? I'm talking about.
But chill out. I ain't carrying you out of here. So, all right, Tyler, tell me a little about yourself.
You know, when people ask this question, you don't know what to say ever. Like if somebody came up to you, tell me about yourself. I don't know.
I mean, if I didn't know you and you just came out of an alleyway and it was just like, hey, tell me about yourself. No, I'm not answering your question because.
What if you were in a job interview and tell me about yourself?
Well, yeah, if it's driving, well, yeah, obviously they want to make
Stay home, jack off. What else?
Like, I don't know. I always feel like in an interview, you gotta always spice things up. So I always tell them, I'm like, oh, I was like, I do got a business at home. They're like, oh, you do? And I'm like, yeah.
Fans.
And they're like, how much you make from it? I'm like, nothing yet, but we're gonna get there.
What's your business?
My business is I'm an entertainer and I'm a video editor and I'm a YouTuber and a streamer and all that.
Oh, so you got businesses.
Yeah.
You're just a jack of all trades. You don't know what you want to do.
Yeah,
jack of all trades. Yeah,
and I'm so good. I'm so good at my job that my office I don't have a door to it. You just walk
Does
in.
that mean you're good? So if I don't have a door in my house, that means I'm good at staying home.
No, I felt like they gave me that Ed and Eddie treatment, like my family low key.
When he took the stairs away?
They took like the
You
door
would be
has
Ed.
not the door has not been there for like 3 months. It really has not been there for a while. And like every time I like walk in now,
They said you was beating off too much.
Yeah, they caught your ass too many times.
never-
Look at him
they
putting
have
the
never-
balls up to his mouth.
they
Go
have,
ahead, take a sip.
they
Sip
have
from the
never
side.
caught me. That's the one thing. I'm fast with that. One time one time my grandfather almost caught me. It was like a split second. Acted like I was asleep.
He's
Still got his meat in his hand.
blanket over top of him.
He wanted to keep it hard so he could just continue after.
So what you do? You beat off with your mask on?
What the fuck?
What? My mask on.
Because he got sleep apnea.
Oh, that's
Nah,
tough.
I take my mask off.
Oh, so you just
Mask off. Fucking mask off. Everybody beat off to the in the back. Got a chainsaw running, nigga. What's going on down there?
Well, no, because a lot of times it's just like I'm about to go to sleep and then I realize I can't. So then I'm just like, all right, take the mask off. I don't even know why we're still talking about this.
You kept going. I'm listening to you.
I'm trying to figure out a little bit about my brother Tyler. What he wants to tell the people. My man was first in line to get on this little.
How did this man just go, and just go move back?
I was about to go and niggas kept talking.
Oh, go ahead.
So, about me, there's not much to me. I'm just a guy. I don't know what to say about any of that. I mean,
What's your
What's your shirt
occupation?
say?
Hellfire Club.
What's your
I work at
occupation?
the school. I am a teacher at the school, the middle school. They're watching this like, oh, Mr. A is fucking up. No, it's not going to happen like that. But that's what I do. Jordan's my brother. It's my first time meeting Mikey. Did you say Mikey? Yeah, first time meeting Mikey.
Mikey, Mike, Michael, jackass, idiot. They all fit.
So, you know, we're just down here chilling. Jordan knows more about me than most people do. So him asking me that question is a weird question to start with. That's
It's not
why-
all about us though. There's people watching.
Facts, or somebody in Indonesia right now that's trying to get to know you.
I don't.
They need a
speak
mail
none of
order.
that.
They need a mail order husband.
Not me. Not me.
They got $20,000 for you to help them get their green card.
20,000?
Yeah, all you gotta do is pretend to be married to them.
That's 20,000 for somebody else because I'm not dealing with that. What they smell like?
You don't gotta live with them. You just gotta go through the wedding. You don't even gotta have a whole reception. You just gotta go to the courthouse with them. Say yeah, we married. Sign the paperwork. Y'all officially married on paper, and you get 20,000. They do them. They do you.
I don't like that. Because if I get married, I'm only getting married once.
So how long have you been a teacher for?
A year and a half. This is my second year. I like it. I have fun. It's fun.
So you're not one of those like super strict teachers, or are you?
You don't
You
know,
tell
Mike.
you, hey, if you have to ask me, then you already know. I've never been strict. There were teachers when I was younger that I wasn't a good kid, but I wasn't a bad kid. You know, if I did anything, The most I ever really did was, call out or something. I never talked back or anything like that unless I felt embarrassed or something like that. Like when a teacher's yelling at you in front of your friends, you're like, nah, I gotta be tough now. Fuck you. No, I never did nothing like that, but I never wanted to be like that toward the kids. I never wanted to seem like that. I don't want to be their friend, but I don't want to be their enemy either. You know what I mean? Like, I enjoy the relationship with the kids and everybody else. It's a good time. They look at me, they come to me for stuff, and I enjoy that because I'm like big homie or something like that, So
what subject you teaching?
ISS.
Yeah.
He kind of help him with all the stuff. He teaching the ISS class.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you told me that. Yeah, so you got that kid that's been in there the second time in that day, and he's just like, it's like, come on, Brandon, why are you back in here a second time?
Nah, when they come in there again, after I talk to them, so let's say it's Monday, right? And a kid has 3 days ISS, so Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. If they're really good Monday and Tuesday, I'll let them out early on Wednesday. I let them out like 3rd, 4th, 5th period or whatever.
God damn, how many periods y'all have?
8. So I'll let them out.
Oh, so you guys have like the 45-minute classes.
Middle school. So I'll let them out early. But I tell them, like, if I let you out, there's this behavior sheet. It's a piece of paper, and it's for all your classes. And you have a score level, 0, 1, and 2 on how your behavior was in that class. You have to bring me that paper back at the end of the day or the next day, signed by the teacher. If you don't have all 2s on that paper, you're coming right on back, buddy. Come on down. But nah, bro.
I remember middle school, actually, I got detention a couple times. And it was never my fault, though.
Here we are 10 years later, and he's still not taking responsibility for his actions.
No, I'll explain, right? So the very first time I ever got sent to detention, this kid was failing at this test next to me.
And you helped him cheat.
No, I was laughing, but I wasn't laughing at him.
That's his fault, though, right?
No, I was playing this game.
Playing a game in school. We're in school. We're here to learn, not play games. Detention.
I had finished my class, sir.
Are you on your phone right now?
And he has it on ringer, doesn't he? Let me get another one. Go ahead, pour something.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, bro. You might as well. This is the first time on.
Fill up his double ball.
This is the first time on the channel. Double drinks, Not.
I'm gonna be here a little while. Of course, so fucking hard. I don't understand it.
I sometimes think like because I was working with him at TGI. I literally just stopped this past week. But like I would sometimes think like, what if when he's pouring that aggressively, the bottle just slips out of his hand and falls?
Sure, there's been a time he's punched a glass, cracked his knuckle.
But yeah, so like I was playing this game and I'm laughing because the game.
Do you remember?
It was Parking Mania.
Fuck. Who gets a detention for Parking Mania? Yeah,
it was a game where like you just had to try to park, but like the controls were a little wonky.
I mean, that's kind of what Parking Mania stands for.
Oh, he dissed you. I watched that. We're gonna watch it back.
What you mean?
He went to cheers with you, and you were like, "Fuck out of here."
No, I did not touch you.
You did not cheers. Did he cheers you?
You did. Your glass didn't touch my glass.
Touch his glass.
Oh shit! Well,
did not touch tips.
But so the kid thought I was laughing at him. He told the teacher. The teacher didn't even come to me. She was just like, "All right, he's written up. Like, written up for what?" And so,
well, how do you laugh?
Because you were laughing, you were pissing him off.
I want to know what's so funny about Parking Mania.
Because when you fuck up, it's just funny. Like, it had audible sounds.
He's saying it has like a ragdoll type of like, control system.
Yeah, it's like your car would do like wide ass turns and all this stuff. So it would be funny.
So you know what the game is?
No, I just know what he's talking about.
Yeah, so like I'm dying at that, and then the kid's like like grunting and shit like that because he's getting question after question wrong. Like, bro, it's not my fault. You're stupid. Like,
how does he know he was getting the question wrong? It was a computer test.
Yeah. And I was sitting next to him, but I was on my own computer. I was done the test already. I finished. And I was on there just playing my game. Like, the teacher literally said, after you're done, you can go and call him after whatever. I don't care. So I'm on cool math games, playing Parking Mania. Kid got mad, thought I was laughing at him. And from that day on, we had beef for some reason. Like, he just didn't like it.
You were laughing at him.
I was not laughing at him, though. I was laughing at the game, and I even tried to tell him that. I'm like,
there's
bro,
there's no universe where you were not laughing at that man.
you
might have been playing the game. You might have been fucking up on the game, and that was funny.
But what made you laugh was every grunt.
Those grunts, dumbass. And then teacher said, "Oh yeah, send him out of here."
Yeah, so I had detention like 3 times in like 6th grade.
That's it.
Yeah, nah, I was pretty good in school. One time, and see, but this is why I never really did shit. Because like one time I did try to like skip class. When I did it, I almost broke my fucking ankle.
Were you literally skipping class? Like you were...
No. We were outside, and then my boy was like, "Oh shit, it's one of the administrators." So I started trying to run, and I stepped right into
you can't run.
Shut up. So I fucking stepped right into a pothole. My ankle went like that. So my shit was swollen for like the rest of the day.
Which leg was it?
It was my good leg.
Like, smack it so hard. If that's the good leg, you got to take care of it. You can't be smacking it like that.
Yeah, so this is the good leg. So I was walking with a limp on both legs. So I'm like, I was surprised my teachers weren't suspicious. Like, what the fuck happened to him?
It's a double limp. After that time, isn't it just like you need a walker or something?
Yeah,
after
you
that?
just sit down.
Sit the fuck down.
You need a wheelchair.
What happened to the cherries? Why didn't we get a cherry in there? You could have threw a cherry in there.
I could have, but I ain't gonna.
All right, on the next one.
Tyler, when was the first time we ever drank together?
I don't know. We were young. I was young. Probably.
No, tell them about that birthday.
Which one?
The last one when it was just me and you at the house. It was before the pandemic.
At what house? My house?
Mm-hmm. In Pensgrove.
What were we doing? I don't remember.
We went to the liquor store.
Okay.
We got something. Came back. I think I made some drinks. Drank them. And then
I got like wine or something. Jordan got like Hennessy. It was something. It was something like that. I don't think you drank what I drank.
We got 2 different things, and then we were drinking at the house, and then you smoked. I think like somebody came over. They left.
See.
You was smoking, and then you threw up out back talking about it was the weed because you hit the blunt too hard.
Oh yeah. That's true because.
I said no, you can't handle your liquor, you baby.
I haven't smoked probably in a while.
I've not. I'm surprised I still haven't thrown up. Like earlier, I really was feeling nauseous. Like,
and I don't think I was smoking weed. I think I was smoking like a Black and Mild or something.
Oh,
and I hit it, and like if you smoke Black and Milds, which I don't anymore, I don't smoke them either. But when you smoke Black and Milds, like you gotta pull it, and then like you open your mouth, you inhale, and then you blow it all out. Well, bitch, when I did it, when I was pulling, that shit went down my throat, so I just started fucking coughing, and now I can't stop coughing, so I just start fucking throwing up, and I'm like, Jordan's like, what happened? I'm like, I hit the black wrong or something. I know. We drank before the age of consent of drinking, correct? Yeah. So did you? When was the first time you drank something? I remember.
First time I've ever drank was actually I was like 21, and it was with my grandparents. My grandparents they gave me some rum and coke, and I had like 2 of those, and I was chilling, and then
That's his go-to.
But then like he had a party. It was his first party like he had in a long time, and he wanted all of us to be there. He is the only person I've gotten like almost blackout drunk with. I was fucked up that night.
Oh, he was.
These stairs were almost the end of me about 3 different occasions.
There's been a couple times I've been here and I was real fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
A couple times.
The
Chelsea's
stairs.
birthday party.
I wasn't that bad. A week ago, 2 weeks ago, I wasn't that bad. I was drunk. Don't get me wrong, but I wasn't drunk. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll say tipsy.
Apparently, they said I was like real aggressive, which I don't remember.
You was. Do we need to go back and read the text messages?
What do you say? Just give me one quote. What'd you say?
We can't talk about who he was texting.
All right. That's fine. We won't. But what'd you say?
Oh, I was trying to get some from somebody, and I was like overly confident.
Yeah, he was pleasing that night.
I don't know what's going on.
But apparently I was trying to fight everybody, which I was like, no, I wasn't.
Yeah, he kept saying, what you want? Come on, let's box. Where the glove? We got the gloves, let's box. Now you always want to box with your forehead.
He was going to say something else. I know what he was going to say, but if he wants to say
Like
it,
I tell Dom all the time. It's my only comeback now. You didn't drop me though.
We're gonna drop you. I'm gonna drop you. Next time we box, I'll drop you just for the sake of being dropped.
Well, I haven't even boxed you yet. Well, you don't need to drop me. I don't want to box you. You're the only one I don't.
Why? What you scared?
You got like the longest arms, while I got like the shortest arms. Like
you got to get in on him. Boom, boom. Body shots.
Listen, man, I'm gonna meet a nice good old uppercut, and I'm good on that.
You gonna let him uppercut you?
He ain't gonna uppercut me. He talking about me uppercutting him when he tried to come in.
Straight
Like,
left.
listen, like he's got a nice backyard, but I don't really want to be sleeping in it.
That's tough.
I'll bring you a pillow.
Have the grass make me all itchy and just.
All right, Jordan.
Yep.
What is? We were talking about it before, and we said drinks that you don't like to make. What's one drink? Now you're a bartender, you can make any drink. We know that. But which ones are your like pet peeve? Like somebody's like, "Oh, give me a boom, boom, boom." You're like, "Oh, fuck, I didn't feel like."
It's crazy. So I don't know what it is, but I really don't like making an old fashioned.
What's the old fashioned for people that don't know, including me?
So old fashioned, you take a slice of orange and a cherry. You muddle it in the bottom of the cup. You put ice on top, 2 ounces of bourbon, a half ounce of simple syrup, and then you do like a couple dashes of like orange bitters.
Now you said you put the orange and the cherry at the bottom and do what to it?
Muddle it. So you take there's a muddle that's long and it's flat on the end, and then it's like
So you smash it?
Yeah, basically it's
Okay.
smashing it into the cup. So you give it a good smash, and you just put the ice on top, and then top everything, and then you give it like a stir. I don't know what it is. I think it's the. All right. Well, I'm not a fan of garnishes. Anybody that know me know I don't like
Where
garnishes.
you throw the little piece of leaf in that bitch?
Nah, you don't even. Well, that one you would put like a cherry on top. But I don't even do that. Like I don't like to have to muddle the thing. I feel like you should be able to use the liquid in the cup to give it all the flavor you need.
Okay.
And I feel like the colors that you put in the cup, that's what'll make it pretty, not what you put on top.
Right. The color, the drink itself is the
It's the art.
Yeah.
piece de resistance.
They'd be like, "Oh, where's my lime?"
Now finish your drink so we can have another one.
At the store.
Where's your line?
That's really what they say? Where's my lime? Fuck
Yeah.
your lime.
Like when I make a margarita, they be like, "Where the lime at?" At the store.
One of my favorite things. One of my favorite things
What
when
are
I was
these
working
moonshines?
No, those are just regular cherries.
when I
Oh,
was
yeah, put
working
them in
at
there. Garnish.
TGI with this man, is watching him is argue with customers because it's just funny because like George's trying to keep his job, but also he's
So when you're arguing with them, like, what are they arguing about? Are they already drunk or are they trying to get drunk?
Well, some of them are. Well, like matter of fact, last night.
Mm-hmm.
So.
We're going to use no names.
Yeah, of course not. I
not
don't know
all
their
names.
names.
Fuck.
I don't know their
fuck
names.
Todd.
I don't know their names. It was I had a couple at one. I had a couple at a booth, and then I had a different couple at another booth, and then I had 2 females sitting at the bar top.
Okay.
So the 2 females was like, "Oh,
This sounds
can we
pretty
use
dead.
Apple Pay
That's pretty dead for New Year's.
Apple Pay for a,
for paying their check?"
okay.
I said yeah. So I went to get the machine. Machine wasn't working, so I went to the manager, and I told her it wasn't working, and she was like, "Hold on, let me make the phone call. I'll call him and get it working." So I'm sitting back there. I'm back there for like 12 minutes. The booth, the one booth with the one couple, it was a they was like asking everybody, "Oh, we need, well, they wanted more tortillas for the fajita." And they just kept like bugging everybody, like asking for help, needing assistance or whatever. I don't want to touch these.
Use a scoop.
Yeah, it's not gonna fit in the hole.
Pour it on it.
Then I got all the juice on there.
Put the juice in there. You got a little extra cherry in yours. Alright, so the thing wasn't working.
No, so it wasn't working. So finally, she was like, "Go out there and just help them." So I go out there, and I tell the lady, "Listen, I'm trying to get the joint fixed." It took like 20 minutes for it to get fixed. So I went out there. I told the person, the girl was at the bar top that wanted to use Apple Pay. She was now standing at the kitchen, about to walk in the kitchen.
At least Josie did that. Fucking Antonio told the one chick, he's like, "I just can't help you."
Yeah, he'd be like, "It don't work."
Yeah, shit busted. My fault.
Damn, you trying to get lit today.
I mean, I don't. As far as I know, I don't even know if I got this job anymore at this point.
It tastes good with the cherry.
Yeah, it really does. It does definitely got that chop. Like, every time I take a sip, I envision I'm in Hawaii, and it pisses me off because I'm not in Hawaii.
You'll get to Hawaii one day.
You know,
But that's the thing, though. I don't really like hot places. That's like, for me, if I was going to a vacation spot, send my ass to Alaska.
What? You're crazy.
Nah, man, it's good. Listen, right. Even though just because I'm mixed or whatever like that. Like I've been to Puerto Rico and I've seen my family in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico's too hot. Like, if it wasn't as humid as it was, if it was just like the natural heat, like, it'd be 80, 90 degree, fine. But when you got 90 degree weather with like 90% humidity and you're walking everywhere because you don't got a car, it's not fun.
I think my favorite type of environment would be a warm environment. Because when you think of a vacation, you think, oh, I want to go to a warm spot and boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, like...
I wouldn't want to go to Alaska. What the fuck are you going to do in Alaska? Just keep it 1,000 right now. What are you
Hunt
doing
wolves.
in Alaska?
Do some shit. Hunt wolves. Do something crazy. I don't know.
You're not hunting wolves.
Yeah, the wolves is hunting you.
Listen, bro, you don't know, man. Never underestimate a man until he's put in some danger.
I guess so. You ain't gonna be.
You're gonna see me just rip a bear's head off and just wear its fucking fur.
That's okay. If you think that's going to happen, that's okay. I'd like to see it. Would you pay for that?
Yep.
I think Jordan would just pay just to see me just go to Alaska.
Yeah, I would. That'd be fun.
Just say that, okay, let's see how long Mike can last in Alaska. I'm making YouTube videos of shit of me trying to survive out in the wilderness. I can't set a fire.
Man versus wild, he dies.
Episode 1 didn't post. Oh my god, how come episode 1 didn't post?
Got no fucking internet out that bitch or something. It's too cold. You know, when people ask me my favorite drink, when I go to the bar, okay, and the bartender goes, what do you want? My number one thing I say is, give me the girliest drink you got. Didn't I say that to you? I say it every time. Just give me something. I want some sweet shit. Now the hard shit, it might fuck you up, but it's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to sip. I like to relax. I like
Yeah, you
to
like
chill.
to talk like this. Like,
Yeah, like,
you don't
I
want to drink something and then you're literally
fucking
there.
slurring.
Yeah, you can't remember. Like, I literally don't remember that night with me and him and our friends. Like, I remember a few details, like a few certain things, like me falling at one
How
point.
they fall?
Cause our friend's dad was actually there also, and he like grabbed me. He was trying to like act like he was gonna throw me in a fire pit. So like I was like trying to pull back, and then he let me go. So I like fucking tumbled backwards.
Come on now.
See, since I'm a big guy, I fall a lot. So I know how to fall. I know how to just go with it, get right back up like nothing happened.
Big people fall slow.
He fell in Philly. He does. They do
Big
fall
people
slow.
fall so slow. It's your big they. Nigga, you.
He don't ever fall apparently.
I've
Even though I've
never
seen
fallen.
him-
Never fallen.
Even though I've seen him trip a couple times, and I'll be like, is he going to fall?
No.
Is he gonna
Ass
fall?
feet.
And I always. Good.
I'll be catching myself.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. When I fell in Philly, we were in Philly, and I fell, and I got up. This one dude I was walking towards us, he's like, up, one down, one more to go, and he looked at Jordan. George's just like, I ain't falling.
What the fuck is he talking about?
He thought he was gonna get some bread. He thought we were homeless man. I said, you ain't gonna rob me because I fell.
Oh, you fell. $10. Is that a 20?
Y'all remember when we went into the subway and we invaded that dude's home without even realizing?
Oh yeah.
Y'all confessing the crime on
No,
camera?
we was in Philly and we went into the subway in the Philly.
Okay.
And we was walking through, and we walked through this other area, and there was a
And it
homeless
was
man,
his
homeless man with all his blankets and his setup, laid out in bed with his. Looked like it literally. If there would have been a mattress there, it'd
You
have been
don't
like a.
own that shit. Y'all didn't invade a goddamn thing. That is public property. That nigga just laying there. Fuck what he's talking about.
We had oh my god, we went to New York for our friend's birthday. Like he was only able to stay 2 days, but we were out there for what, 4 in total?
Mm-hmm.
I had to get a shitty 2-star hotel. That's all we could afford. They had no plunger in our hotel room.
So you shitted up the bathroom and fucked it up?
No. Our friend did. He clogged the toilet, and then he just gonna like be laying there slumped. Like, I'm like, I go use the bathroom. I'm like, yo, why is the toilet clogged? He's like, oh yeah, sorry, that was me. He's like, I tried to tell the person up front. They said they'd get a plunger. It's been a while since.
Good. I just shut the door. Nobody can use the bathroom. I'll use the.
Oh no! The Puerto Rican in me came out. I grabbed the hanger that they had in the closet, turned that shit into a snake. Fixed it. I fixed it for them. They should have fucking paid me. Yeah. And
You should have got your deposit back.
Facts. Yeah, and then I had to pay in cash, which I have PNC, so you can only like withdraw so much at a time. Mm-hmm. And it was what, like 400 something in total? So I had to take all that out in cash. And I'm like, bro, I'm in New York. I'm taking out this much cash. Somebody could easily just hit me in the back of the head.
That's what I be thinking of when I'm in the ATM. But when I go to the ATM, I have TD. So the ATM, I go to the bank ATM. So it's like enclosed inside a like room that you have to swipe your card to get in. So it's locked. So I'm always in and out. Every time I go to the fucking bank, there's a line of people. No matter what time of the day it is, what day it does not matter. There's always a fucking line.
But yeah, so like so we went there and it was fun. But there was a homeless dude in the subway. He was across the tracks from us. We took the train everywhere, which that was the fun part for me, was taking the train, because it's just like I live in Delaware, like nobody uses trains out here.
There's no reason to.
Yeah, so fucking this dude, he's like, and this dude's ear just standing there next to him, just continued clapping for like 10 minutes, and we're watching him, and the dude's just like trying to ignore him his best he could. Cops came down, they're like, come on, buddy. Put your shirt back on. Put your one shoe on. Come with us.
Don't do drugs.
Yeah, don't do drugs.
So what was your favorite part? What was your favorite part about New York? I mean,
I was just seeing the sights, like, because I'm like, I like this.
Yeah,
I like cities.
Adam showed us a lot.
I like cities, so like going around and just like the tall skyscrapers and the lights and being on the subway and just all that just fun to me.
How many cities have you visited so far?
Cities?
Well, I'll just say how many different states and sites that you went to see.
I was about to say cities. That's a tough one.
I mean, I've been to Cali. I've been to Oregon.
Fuck, what you doing in Oregon?
I was about to say, you know where white people are made? It's Oregon, like.
Fucked up. Fucked up.
Aren't you white?
I'm mostly Puerto Rican.
But isn't that the default? Isn't that why?
So you're Maya now?
We don't use names.
Well, I use names with ops, alright?
Oh, no, he's an op.
He's bugging.
So, I've been there. I've been to Nevada, Kansas, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Delaware, New Jersey, New York, Maryland, Virginia, Pennsylvania.
So you basically been all over the whole
I've been to
entire
DC.
East Coast.
You try to see the area and all that.
Yeah. I've been
What's your favorite? What was your favorite place that you went to?
So far, I mean, Cali. I was born in North Carolina, so my North Carolina has like a special place in my heart. But then after that, I feel like it'd be a tie between New York and Cali. Because Cali's warm, and I like being warm. But then I like New York because I like the city life. And like, so that...
Yeah,
fuck that traffic shit, bro.
Yeah, no, the traffic is crazy. But the thing that I liked the most of when we went to New York was how Adam showed us like where a lot of the scenes in like fucking superhero movies were filmed at. He's like, oh yeah, that building right there, that's from that one scene in Spider-Man 2. Like, bro.
The Pepsi sign.
Yeah.
The one where he swung into it and hit it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I already knew.
Yeah, so it was like really cool just that. But like me, I've been to Cali.
Pittsburgh.
I've been to Cali once. I went to Puerto Rico twice. Yeah, twice. I went there with my grandmother once, my grandmother, my grandfather, and I went there with my mom and my sisters. It was their first ever time, my sister's first ever time ever leaving like this state, to like leave the tri-state area, because they've been to Philly, they've been to Maryland, they've been to whatever, but to go to Puerto Rico, that was fun.
I've been to Texas too. I forgot about that.
I've been to Delaware, Jersey, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina.
We gotta go to Florida. That's where we gotta go.
We drove through Virginia. I didn't stop. Fucking Oklahoma and Texas. The only place I've been to. My favorite was definitely Florida. You know, the warm air. You know, I'm a friendly person. I like to talk to random people.
We know.
All the time. That's what I
know.
do.
I'm pretty sure the people at that liquor store were like, bro, just buy your shit and get out.
They were enjoying the conversation. The older woman, you gotta talk to old women. That's the funnest part of it. But the people in Florida, very kind people.
Also very materialistic.
I think that's anywhere you go. People are very materialistic. We live in a materialistic world.
You're right though with that. I mean, but yeah, I mean, if I could go like anywhere though, like if I could go anywhere and like all the expenses are paid for, whatever like that, some reason I would just love to go to like
Not Alaska.
Australia.
Oh, I could go to Australia.
I'm not fucking with that because you seen them spiders? I don't fuck with
Well,
spiders, bro.
see,
The
George-
spiders are this fucking big. It's called
See-
a camel spider.
See,
You're
well,
not
Jordan,
catching me
well,
out
Jordan
there.
knows this about me. I'm weird. I have a list of like if there was crazy ways I could die, and the top on my list is being drop kicked by a kangaroo. Cause like, could you imagine, bro? Like you
Kangaroo Jack. We've seen the movie, but you wouldn't die. You'd be aired the fuck out. You would not die.
His brain ain't all there. He might die.
What's his brain have to do with getting
I have
kicked in the
cerebral.
fucking?
I have cerebral palsy, and I have
You would not die.
But if he gets hit hard enough,
in my head. Yeah.
so if the kangaroo kicks him back and he hits his head on the ground, he could die.
Or if they rupture whatever the fuck is in my stomach.
And he's
not
also
laughing.
he's got a tube running from his brain to his stomach that drains liquid.
Why
if
is
that
he giving
ruptures,
it medical-
it can fill up his body and that'll kill him.
Yeah.
And then it'll stop draining from his brain and his brain blows up.
No. When I've had this shit like replaced once, and bro, when I tell you the pain up for a week that I felt,
Like a headache.
yeah, no, an insane headache. Like not even just like keep you up at night headache, like straight tears headache. It was that bad. And then they're like, oh yeah, we need to make sure that it's not clogged or it's not done or whatever. So we're gonna stick a needle in your head, no medication.
And you had to take that. Did the pain go away?
No, they had a fucking needle in my head, bro. This shit hurt.
You said they gave you the needle
No.
to stop the pain.
No, they put a needle in my head to check the device to make sure it was still working. But they gave me no medication or anything like that for it. They said, oh, we can't. I'm like, what do you mean you can't?
Because when they're dealing with the brain, they can't put you to sleep. So because you got to
they
be
need to see the
up
brain
and make sure
activity.
that one, the brain activity, and two, to make sure that like you can continue to function. So if they hit something and then they ask you a question and you can't answer, okay, they didn't fucked you up.
What's your name?
What'd you say?
We're like, all right, guys, send them to hospice.
Because in your head you done said Michael, and out loud you said fucking AARP.
See, I never had to be at the hospital for extended stays, though.
Yeah, I spent my birthday there
know
because
you
of
have.
it. I was there. I was 10, and it's been from 10 years old to now. I haven't had no issues with it.
Because of cerebral palsy.
No, because of
He got 35 things wrong with him.
yeah. I literally there's
But
like
the main is cerebral.
Yes.
CP.
No,
Yeah.
that's no. There's only two things he remembers. Everything else he forgets. So
yeah.
he
I have
names
like
them.
they diagnosed me with like 9 different things when I was 3 months old when they first found out I had cerebral palsy. Like they said, I had hydrocephalus. I had
You have
cerebral-
syphilis?
I had cerebral palsy. I don't really have the middle part of my brain, so I have mirror movements, which that amazed Jordan once he started looking at my hands more often and see that whenever I do something with my left hand, if I'm not paying attention, my right hand will try to do it.
Yeah, like when he raises his one hand, his other hand starts to raise too. It just don't raise as high.
Can you not raise that hand all the way?
He can, but I'm saying so like. Let's say he lift this hand, like he go to drink, his other hand start to lift too.
Yeah, if I'm not concentrating, like if I'm like just talking and I'm not paying attention, yeah, my right hand will try to do whatever. But like I also play video games with one hand, which Jordan didn't believe me until he saw it.
Yeah.
You can't beat me in none. That one hand's gonna come back and bite you. I'm not even joking. I'm telling you.
No, there's been times where I've had people.
So that hand is just fucked.
It's not fucked. I mean, like, well, basically, my cerebral palsy affects my whole body, but like my left side is like
Stronger.
95%,
And
while
that
my
one's like
right side,
42.
yeah, like my right side's like I can go like this with my left hand. I can't do that with my right hand.
I'd flame niggas with that hand because that was a nice. You know what I mean? Hit it again, nigga.
But yeah, so it's like it's cool though. I mean, I'll never forget the one time I felt like a goddamn guinea pig because we were reading a story about people with CP, all the 5th graders in my school, and they asked
looking
me,
at you.
yeah, like my teacher came up to me and said, "Hey, Mike, I know you live with it. Do you like mind going to like all the classes and like explaining like
That's
how
so
you
fucked up.
how you live with this shit?"
Hey Jordan, I know you have asshole cancer. Can you go around and let everybody know how it is dealing with that? No, bitch. Oh, come on, Mike. That was Mike. The palsy kicked out. So when you why can't you play with two hands? What does that hand not have the same reaction time?
Yeah, it doesn't have the same. It's not as fast. It's like you see, like my thumb doesn't move as fast as my left thumb does. So I hold it I'll hold it like this and play like this. Like,
don't they have? They just came out with something.
Yeah, they have handicap control, but them shits are like $200, and yeah.
Well, that's
I'd rather
$200
beat
you need.
I'd rather beat somebody's ass with one hand on a two-handed controller and spend that. I don't believe in spending too much money on like controllers and shit like that because, well, I'm not a rager. Like, I won't break my equipment anyway.
I will
like,
either not the prices now. Before, like a PS2 controller, I'd fling that bitch. $20, boom, fuck this game. But now, $79.99 for a PS5 controller. I'm not throwing a goddamn thing.
You put that shit down, soft as shit, man. What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
Put that shit down. You put it down nah, because. Like, our friend just started, like, really streaming and getting into YouTube, our friend, Lyricist. And fucking, the way how he rages is how, like, I used to when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like, he'll just go, like, fuck! And just, like, hit, like, his desk or something.
Not me, not anymore, I'm telling you.
They're like, I don't even do that. Like, I don't even hit desks anymore like that. Like, I just get mad. I just be like, you serious, bro? You really? Or I'll leave the game or whatever, but...
Alright, Tyler, it's been a pleasure having you on the show. I'm sure we're going to have you on again.
Of course,
again.
I'd love to come by.
We also got to create the drink with you, too.
We can do that.
I mean, if you guys really want to see Tyler back really fast, I mean, give this, like, how many likes you want to see on this video?
10.
100.
1,000. That's 1,000, nigga.
You give me 1,000 likes, this man will be back on in the very next video.
He'll be here tomorrow.
We're just going to shoot another one back to back.
I'm like, wait, he got on the same shirt.
Back to back.
Nah, I'll be back.
Yep, he'll be back.
I enjoyed my time. I enjoyed my drink. Let's finish them up. Let's just chug these shits. And I'm going to eat my cherry.
Alright. Appreciate y'all. Like, comment, follow, subscribe. Turn the notifications on.
And remember, this isn't a wave you don't want to miss.
It definitely is not the wave you want to miss. We out.
Stretcher, money on me, now I'm a flexer. That I'm gonna bless her. I play my life just like it's checkers. Play my life just like it's checkers. Playing life just like it's checkers. I can't go and I'm on a stretcher. I think that I'm gonna bless her. Told her don't worry, I promise we'll be alright. I'll be thinking of you in the midnight, looking up at the sky and the sun's bright. Demons don't want me to live right. I told her don't worry, I promise we'll be alright. Play my life just like it's checkers. Can't go on, I'm on a stretcher. Will you love me while I'm here, or will you love me when I'm dead or gone? I'll be thinking of you in the midnight. Don't know what to do, I can't feel, I think I'm stunned in my